Hi guys. So I wanted to talk a little bit about just everything that's been going on in the last few months, and because there's a lot, and my life's kind of changed a lot since 3 months ago, which is when I had my FFS, which, if you don't know, stands for facial feminization surgery, and that's basically any surgery that is to feminize your face. So that could be anything from like lip injections, less invasive things, to shaping bone. So as you can see, my face looks pretty much the same. I didn't really have a whole lot changed, and that was intentional because I still wanted to look like me. And whether you do or not, that's no harm, no foul. Just this is what was best for me. So like, I had my nose centered up on my face and straightened out, because I always had kind of like a notch in it. So I had that taken care of, and I had my chin shaved down and adjusted so it's kind of tapers to a softer point. I had my hairline brought down about an inch. You can see the scar lines there at the top, and overall it still takes up to like 6 months or so to start growing back in those corner areas. So we're still working on that. Well, not really working on it, it's more just like a waiting game at this point. And just kind of how I feel after surgery, honestly, is about the same. And I can't speak to whether or not that's normal, but I can tell you that that's how I feel. And I think it's just because I didn't really do much with my surgery, and I don't want to. I don't want to go back and do more, because I do want to still feel like me. I don't want to feel like I'm somebody else all of a sudden. So I think that's a good thing, that I still feel pretty much the same. Like, I mean, I'm still self-conscious. I do feel like I still have a boyish face, but most of that is just fat distribution and musculature, and that'll change the longer I'm on an HRT regimen. So we're at about a year and 2 months, so like 14 months, 15 months. So probably by next year, it'll balance out. So yeah, that's basically the facial surgery. Some other things is I've moved back home with my parents. Our relationship seems much improved, so I'm gonna give it a shot there and see how things go. Like, I know my mom is trying her best to be supportive in her own little way, and it just takes time. So like, if you have parents out there that don't seem like they're trying, like, they are, it just takes longer sometimes. Also, I've started dating this wonderful person, and they're just so special to me. And they make me feel valid, which is huge for me. I mean, I guess it'd be huge for anyone to just feel like who you are is good enough. And yeah, I've never felt like that in a relationship before. I've never felt like I was enough. So I'm pretty happy where I am with that. They know who they are. They're very special. And I like the way she holds my hand and touches my butt. So that's going very well. Work is work. My crew's pretty accepting. It's gotten to the point where if a new hire misgenders me, I can just say, hey, it's important for me to know, it's important for me, for you to know that I'm a woman. And generally speaking, the response is, oh, sorry, after I get cert or something. And it doesn't really happen. Every once in a while, some of the older crew might call me a guy, and it's a slap in the face, it's really unexpected. But they always apologize and they know when they've messed up, so that's cool. I do notice that, like, when I get misgendered, I'm pretty quiet at work. And maybe some people think that I might be angry because of that. But it's mostly just I have to internalize and dissociate for a minute so I can get through it, because if I don't, I'm just gonna scream or cry or just get volatile, and I don't want that. So I don't know. I feel like sometimes people forget that what I'm going through is really stressful. And I'm not trying to say that I should be treated any different, but like, I mean, we all have shit going on. Can't expect everybody to be 100% all the time. And to me, it feels like some people just don't get that. They're like, well, if I'm fine, everybody should be fine.